Well, guys, I never thought that this would actually happen, but this is some very, very good news. Now, we know that our universities and colleges, they are breeding grounds for communism. And Antifa is one of the most dangerous group out here in the United States. And yes, they are a Marxist-Leninist group. They want communism, folks. And they are destroying Portland. They're destroying Seattle. They're out of control. They are a terror organization. And no doubt about it, guys, they are well-funded, folks. And I believe this actually starts in our university system, folks. Communists, no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure this is not a surprise. Definitely have been in education for a very, very long time, folks. This is where these people get radicalized. They turn students to come in into little commies. And they turn violent. This stuff needs to stop, folks. It needs to stop. But however, you got some states, some governors, some mayors, they don't want to do anything about Antifa. So they let them run amok and destroy their cities. You guys already seen, man, that in Chicago, the police have been told to stand down. Let ICE officers get attacked. It's not our problem. This is crazy, man. Absolute foolishness. Now, these people, man, that's been out there committing acts of violence, whether it be Antifa, the No Kings protesters, or whatever, rioters, they're well financed. Now, folks, now we actually have a mask off Antifa member. That's a PhD that actually teaches at Rutgers University. He has now been unmasked, folks, and he is in full-blown panic. He's so afraid for his life now, guys, that he's actually running away out of the country. He's leaving the U.S. to go to Europe. Now, this guy is a financier for Antifa. He's been outed. And believe it or not, guys, he's been outed by the students at Rutgers. They don't want him there. So now he's been exposed, and now he's on the run, folks. He's finding out. He is finding out. Let's go ahead and get into this, guys. Here we go. Right over here. Mask off. Rutgers Antifa professor claims he's fleeing America after threats. And that's him right there, Dr. Mark Bray, an Antifa member. Rutgers professor, international Antifa financier, and author of the Antifa Handbook, Mark Bray, has declared his intention to flee the United States and run to Europe. And folks, we know that Europe has fallen already. He claims that he's received multiple death threats, plus doxing, and that after moving his classes online, he's planning to move, quote, for the year to Europe. Students at Rutgers University launched a petition to remove Bray from the faculty at the New Jersey school. And this comes from the students, folks. This is good news right here. Quote, "We, the students of Rutgers University, are deeply concerned to learn that an outspoken, well-known Antifa member, Dr. Mark Bray, is employed by the university. Dr. Mark Bray, whom we call Dr. Antifa, wrote the Antifa Handbook, which is a guideline to what he refers to as militant anti-fascism, with the current trend of left-wing terrorism having a prominent leader of the Antifa movement on campus, is a threat to conservative students on campus," they write. Dr. Bray has regularly referred to mainstream conservative figures such as Bill O'Reilly as fascists, while he calls for militant actions to be taken against these individuals. This is the kind of rhetoric that resulted in Charlie Kirk being assassinated last month. Yeah, exactly. Calling everyone fascist, man. That's what Antifa does, man. They call anybody that disagrees with them fascists. And they beat up people. They're bullies. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. Post-Millennial senior editor Andy No, who reports on Antifa both domestically and internationally, noted that Bray is one of the major financiers of the International Antifa Defense Fund, which also announced that it was shutting down to relocate its operations abroad in an attempt to escape U.S. prosecution. Yeah, because President Trump, man, he's not playing games in Antifa. He's going after the people that are putting the money behind all this terrorism. And this guy is a part of it. Now he's on the run. He's on the run. And look at this post over here, man. This is what he put out right here. Mark Bray says, I received multiple death threats plus doxing, including my home address, directly following harassment from Turning Point USA, Jack Posobiec, Andy No, plus Fox News, which called me an Antifa financier. I've been forced to move my classes online. If journalists want to talk, DM me or reply here. Yeah. So it looks like we're getting this commie scum out of the country. He's on the run. But I believe that the Trump administration definitely should be looking into this guy. Definitely. I mean, this is insane, man. That a university actually employed an Antifa member. And I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. He's not the only one, man. More than likely, a lot of these commie teachers are Antifa. More than likely. And this man, the money behind the domestic terrorism that's been going on in this country, man. The administration at Rutgers, they need to answer why in the world do they actually have a terrorist teaching classes? Yeah. An actual terrorist teaching classes, folks. This is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. But I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure he's not the only one. I'm pretty sure that there's actually more out there in the university system that are teaching communism to kids in school. I mean, kids are spending a lot of money. The parents of kids spend a lot of money to send their kids to a university, and they're being indoctrinated into Antifa and communism, folks. This is a major, major problem, man. Remember, this is the core base of the Democratic Party. The core base. And it's on full display in Portland and in Chicago. ICE officers are getting attacked, and these Democrat politicians aren't doing anything. They said, nah, police stand down. We're perfectly okay with ICE officers and federal agents getting shot. This is Democratic Party, folks. The Democratic Party seems to be the party of Antifa. This is crazy. And now this Marxist professor, this Antifa professor, he's on the run. I highly hope, anyway, that this guy doesn't get very far. But he's scared. He is running scared now, folks, because he has now been exposed. The students now have exposed him of being a member of a terrorist organization. The money behind it. This is huge, guys. This is absolutely huge. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.